Trejo, and I will be your gracious hostess for tonight. We have a wonderful program lined up. It's a great evening to acknowledge the achievements of some amazing individuals in our community who labor and do this out of love and passion. And we have a great celebration to acknowledge what they have done for our community. This is also a night for fellowship. It's a great night for networking. So we want to make this evening a time in which you also benefit from being here and celebrating all these wonderful awardees. We really gather here to celebrate specifically 25 individuals who have made a difference in our community. And really, I'm pleased, I'm actually astounded to report that this year's list of 25 was actually culled out of over 300 very worthy nominations. That's an incredible amount of talented people, and out of that, we have the cream of the crop here tonight. So another round of applause for those amazing folks that are anonymous tonight. We're very, very proud, and as the night goes along, you'll have an opportunity to really meet and understand why we think they're quite special and deserving of these awards. So this year's list of individuals really have made an impact in a variety of fields, in the arts, in business, in government, politics, social work, education, judiciary, and every single aspect you think of and don't think of. This is actually where our awardees have labored and done amazing work. Some names are going to be very familiar as they continue to make huge impact on behalf of our community, and some are actually new faces who are recognized for their efforts in making a difference even when no one's shining the spotlight yet. But that's what we're here to do. So this list is actually made possible by the editorial staff of Georgia Asian Times, and I have to make sure I acknowledge Lee Wong, the wonderful founder and publisher of Georgia Asian Times. A round of applause for bringing this together for tonight. There was a very hard-working selection committee. Out of 300 names, you really have to sit through and go through and think very hard. So these selection committee is comprised of community, civic, and media representatives. There are going to be 11 gentlemen, 14 women being honored in this year's list. I'm actually very proud women represent. Of the 25, 13 are first-time honorees and 12 are repeat honorees. So you see some amazing work. No one has rested on their laurels. They come back and do good work every year. And there's some new names that are part of this too. And I also want to make sure I point out, due to the summer holidays, it's a good time for families to be together and travel, but that also means we're missing some lovely faces at the table. So we have a kind of a lighter crowd tonight, and some of our honorees couldn't be here because of their summer travel plans, but that doesn't mean they are less acknowledged in any way. They are all part of your program book, but we may not just be able to acknowledge them as the presentation goes on. But that just means shorter but sweeter. We'll get to enjoy dinner, and we'll go through the program, send you home in a very nice hour. So with that said, I would actually like to invite you to rise for the singing of the Star Spangled Banner by our very own community leader in the South, Ms. Eleanor May Pascual. She's the current president of the Philippines American Chamber of Commerce.
Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please join me in singing the national anthem? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled
was a resounding call. I mean, gosh, goosebumps, you guys. I've known Eleanor for years, and we've been to numerous community events and experiences, but that was something else. Eleanor, you're a hidden talent. So with that said, this night is off to a wonderful kickoff, and at this time I have the pleasure of inviting our host of this evening, Mr. Lee Wong, the publisher of Georgia Asian Times and the man for why we're all here.